Recently, I have been gaining some muscle, to my great satisfaction. This wasn't possible before. I couldn't exercise properly because I had exercise intolerance. When you have histamine intolerance, then also that can lead to exercise intolerance, so excessive sweating and migraines, muscle pain, fibromyalgia stuff, indigestion, even diarrhea, and complete exhaustion after just a little fucking exercise. That was so fucking frustrating. Yeah, and thanks to my healing through Amanita, my gut got restored, and it healed the histamine intolerance. And thus I am able to exercise a bit more. And I just wanted to show you how I have gained a little bit of muscle. This doesn't look like much, but to me it's a significant change. Just look. Can you see it? That hasn't been there. This hasn't been there before. And I'm not doing much. Just a little bit of weightlifting. It's the machine. Finally, I can use that again. Yeah, and some weights. These are the weights I use for delta muscle activation. Just like that, you do this upward motion. And for boxing, this is the burn machine. This is actually cardboard filled with sand and taped shut. That's all. Very cheap device. And I use it like a staff for stabbing motions. Just like that. And then you do the other side. Always both sides. And this is obviously lower arm muscle training. And this I use for everything else. I have these devices in the kitchen, so while the meat is cooking, I am exercising. So my lunch is the cooked one, usually pork and a few shrimps, sometimes some other seafood. And then for breakfast I usually have cheese, and in the evening I have yogurt. And that's it. And then I microdose with dried Amanita caps in the evening before sleep. That's all. This is a very effective in-between training. So here I do pull-ups and also belly muscle training. That's my very simple gym at home. I find it way less stressful to just exercise in between. Just a few things, and then I have a pause, and then some hours later I do another round. I think this is way less stressful for my type of body, and then it's doable. I would fucking hate it to go to a gym and exercise there, having to do it in one go. That would put way too much stress on my body. That's not how I operate. I need to do it without doing. Effortless. Spontaneous. That's the way I operate. No pressure. No stress. That's all. And then a lot of forest walks, which is actually more of a being state. It activates the right hemisphere. It's very relaxing to be surrounded by nature, the smells, the sounds, and all those beautiful colors, shades of green, brown, So that's more of a being state. You experience it instead of doing something. Just feeling the moss under your feet, that softness, that's so recharging. That's all I do.